Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the monthly collective general reading for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest, and if it's not your story, it's just not your story, and that's fine. Energy as well as time is fluid, and it can be vice versa or interchangeable. And just don't get caught up on the gender of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and we're going to see what's going on for the month of May for the fire sign. We're going to be starting out with the energies of this oracle of the seven energies. I'll then be following up with the Light Seers tarot deck, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the energy oracle cards. I will also be pulling some clarity power pack messages for you all. The cards have already been shuffled and cleansed. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in. Just move these out of the way. And let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck we have exposed and revealed. Which, this card in this deck, it speaks to, whether you're being exposed and something is being revealed to you, or this energy is happening to you. Yeah, it makes me feel like some of you are being seen for who you are. But I'm also getting like truth through illusion, because up under that we have the Smoke and Mirrors card. Somebody, we'll see as the reading goes on, but it feels like, whether it's you or someone you're energetically connected to, or, a situation or circumstance, it's almost like it's coming to light. It could be in regards to like a certain, group or, friend dynamic with the birds of a feather, or, a relationship dynamic. And as soon as I looked at the roses kiss, I got the energy of, like, I heard them say Judas, and I don't like that. But like, how they say the Judas kiss. There could be a Judas in your surroundings that is, they're being exposed. I don't know why that came through like that. And I want to say, like, that ain't you, fire signs, but, it could be. Energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. But let's see what the overall energy is as it pertains to the fire signs. Yeah, we have a higher view and the storyteller. And it's like someone's lies, because like like when I was a kid, we couldn't say, telling story, or we couldn't say you lying or telling a lie. We had to say telling stories. And that's exactly what I heard when I looked at this storyteller card. Like, somebody's lying. Somebody's lies are like almost being seen or exposed or revealed. Like, it's almost like a picture someone tried to paint. Like, it's not what it seems. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, great big love. And like how Judas acted like he loved Jesus, but he betrayed him. Wow. It could be in regards to a love situation. It doesn't have to be. me get one more. I'm feeling like somebody's story isn't adding up. Someone's lying. Yeah. And then we have, you know, quiet in the mind. And bottom of the deck, we have birds of a feather. Again. Something where someone around you isn't what it seems, fire signs. And with this quiet in the mind, it's like whoever's in this energy, their intuition is letting them know this. It's almost like they can feel that somebody's lying or someone isn't true, or, you know, I feel a lot of heavy exposure. But let's see. I wanted me to get another oracle card. Can I get another one, Spirit? Give me one more for the fire signs. Oh, that's too many. Can I get one more for the fire signs? Give me one more for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month. Yep. Whatever you may be hearing, whether it's coming to you intuitively or if it's coming by way, like whatever, it could be like messages and music, something that you hear, it's aligning with what your intuition is trying to tell you with this imperfect harmony. Looking at the numerology, we have 41, which breaks down to a 5, which represents change. We have 17, which breaks down to an 8, which is, you know, it's cycles. 8 represents, you know, cycles. It also, you know, represents, you know, like karma, what goes around comes around, because they're showing me the infinity symbol. Then we have another 5 with 32, quiet in the mind, and it's like someone can feel a change is coming, but it's like they know it. They know that like change is almost inevitable. And with this 11 card, which, you know, in perfect harmony, which 11 is a master number, it's bringing in some type of balance or justice, or like an energy of like rectifying karma. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful uncaging, which is another 5. We got 5, 5, 5. I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower came out in the tarot cards. But yeah, it's like almost like what I'm getting is like somebody is being, you know, set free, and it's happening, you know, seamlessly. Like if someone's been lying to you, you're seeing the truth, you're feeling the truth, you're hearing the truth, and it's almost like you can, you know, almost move away from this person and like be set free from this person, place, or thing, situation, or circumstance. But let's see. Let's pull a clarity card. Yep. Look, we got oppositions disappear. You are no longer able to hold back. Yeah, it's like you can't even deny what it is that you may be seeing or hearing. You can't deny it. But in this, whatever is being exposed or revealed, it's removing obstacles. And then it says, give without asking anything in return. And it says, who you are and how you think and express attracts like energy. And we seen that with that birds of a feather card. Let me get another one, because that's making me feel like how someone, you know, it's almost like this. If someone, like, you will be able to tell if someone's being true to who they are. If they're telling the truth, you know, you can feel the truth. You know the truth by how the way it feels. But if you're noticing like there are people that you are around who are saying one thing, but the results that they're displaying is something different, that should, you know, alert you to like something is up. Listen. And then it says, make your own choices based on your truth. And there is mutual attraction. So for some of you, it makes me feel like if you're in a dynamic with someone or a group of people, it's because like the same thing that you're seeing in them, even if you may not like it, is also within you. So now you have to make your own choices based on your truth. Give me one more. And then it says, face the challenge by being open. And it says a deep realization or major breakthrough is experienced within the next few days. Yes. Wow. And I think some of you guys are realizing like there's a certain person, place, thing, dynamic, whatever it is for you, that's not as it seems. Bottom of the tarot deck, we have the Four of Wands, which, you know, it represents, you know, balance. It's, you know, it can represent the home. It represents, you know, a foundation. It also represents, you know, like celebration. So this could be going on within the home. This could be going on within like work. This could be going on, you know, like I said, within the dynamic that is, you know, seemingly strong. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. And what this is making me feel like, it makes me feel like something, this Four of Wands, whatever this Four of Wands is, was built on, you know, on lies, or it was established like with the Page of Pentacles, because that's, you know, the start of something. It was the foundation of this was like built, what's the word I'm looking for? It was like rushed with the Knight of Swords. It was an impulsive decision to build or create something with someone or someplace or establish something, but it was coming from a place of like, honestly, like almost greed I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles. Someone could be like, the way I'm seeing it is like, it could have just been for like financial gain, that someone was taken from a masculine energy, showing up as the Emperor, which is Aries. But then we have the Ace of Swords, like this Emperor energy is now realizing or seeing something clear, some type of truth. But let's see what comes out. What messages do we need for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of May? Look, now is the Tower. It's too many. I feel it. I feel it. We have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. And what this is making me feel like is like, especially if this is a relationship, with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, it's making me feel like someone was lying about how they felt about you. Because you know how they say, like, yeah, I'll believe that when pigs fly? Well, the pig is flying, and there's no water in this cup. Something wasn't, like I said, I just keep getting like something wasn't as it seemed. Yeah, there could have been some type of betrayal with the Ten of Swords at the bottom. Or backstabbing. Let's see what else we need. Or there's an ending coming to this, whatever this Two of Cups is. We'll look at it. But what other messages do we need? For the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of May. Then we have the Six of Wands. Yeah. And whoever, like I said, is in this quiet in the mind energy, it's because you were, you know, stuck in a lot of ego with this Six of Wands here. And listen, you cannot make this shit up. Here's the Tower. There's been like a blow to this person's almost ego, which has like forced them into, like, they went from, you know, ego and tapped into their intuition with the Tower and the Six of Wands. Like, their ego was shattered. And it, you know, it could, if it happened for you already, you know, it could have happened already, but for some of you, there's gonna be like a blow to the ego, but it's pushing you like into yourself, your true self. Then we have the Queen of Cups, which is that intuition. It's aligning you with your intuition as this Queen of Cups. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Because then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which makes me feel like how can I put this? Some of you are needing to open up to your intuition so that you can, you know, face whatever situation. Like it says, a deep realization or major breakthrough is experienced within the next few days. Some of you need to be open enough to, you know, tap into your intuition. Because with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it almost feels like this Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands is what you want, but you're not getting it over here in this energy. Some of you could have self-sabotaged, or realizing that with the Seven of Swords, you self-sabotaged this energy because you were like almost disconnected from your intuition. But again, like with the Temperance card, it's letting me know, like, you know, balance is being restored. Tell me about this Two of Cups. What is this? Yeah, you're realizing the truth about whatever. It could be a home or, you know, some type of dynamic with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords, where you was, you know, working with someone who was like wearing a facade. Yeah. Or like whatever this dynamic was, it was built on Like, I know the Ace of Swords is upright, but the way I'm feeling it is like it's in reverse. I can clarify it because it makes me feel like it was built on something false. That's what it makes me feel like. Instead of something real with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. What is this Ace of Swords? Like, it was almost built on someone just wanting to get to the top. Like, it's like they built it from something that they like thought would work instead of what actually is needed for a solid foundation and relationship. Like, they only thought about it from one perspective. Like, and it's like, all I keep seeing is like, I gotta win, and that would be this Six of Wands energy over here that need to win or be, you know, it's like that high horse energy. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, it was just built on, like, with the Page of Wands, like, the thrill of it all, of what it could, you know, it's like somebody fell in love with potential of something, with the potential of something. And now as the, you know, the Hermit, they're taking a step back and, you know, looking at it like this. Like, looking at it from a higher view, a different perspective. What is this Page of Cups? Because they could have talked a good game, but it's almost like whoever was lying or, you know, was being false in the situation, it was because they were, you know, like, emotionally immature. We have two pages here. Pages are the children of the zodiac. What's this Page of Cups? That was the Judgment card that wanted to come out. Yeah, and then we have, yeah, the Hierophant reverse and the King of Cups reverse. And which is, you know, the Hierophant reverse is false, you know, it's false foundations. And the King of Cups reverse is, you know, it's being emotionally immature. Just like I said, doesn't have, you know, this is like almost being like emotionally like reckless. But it was a false foundation with the Hierophant coming through reverse. Yep. It may have looked like it was a solid foundation. From, you know, from the outside looking in. But on the inside, this is what it was. Unstable, ungrounded, lack of faith, emotionally like reckless and immature. Yeah, it was like a like this dynamic was built and based off of like the illusion of control with the Strength and then the Devil. It was the attachment to, you know, control. Like, it was like somebody was trying to control a narrative. Like, but something that's not real can only be, you know, it can only be upheld for so long. Let's look at the Six of Wands. What is the Six of Wands? Yep, the Knight of Cups. And it's like someone is like almost being humbled. I'm getting, especially, you know, with this combination, because the Six of Wands is ego, but the Knight of Cups is someone who is like, you know, it's a charmer. They present themselves, you know, to be very charismatic and loving. But it's like that's how they present themselves when on the inside they're trying to control this Three of Swords energy that's actually going on within them. So it's like the ego takes over. It's not like, it makes me want to say like it's not genuine. It comes from a place of ego and trying to avoid this and still look like they have it all together. Give me one more for the Six of Wands. Yep. Exactly what I said. So they could use like their ego as a shield with this Four of Pentacles from, you know, what's really hidden underneath. You know, and they create illusion around this energy through the moon. What is the Queen of Cups? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Oh, that's too many. What's the Queen of Cups? Yeah, Judgment. Which just makes me feel like some of you are surrendering to, you know, what your intuition is telling you. And, you know, some of you could be falling away from this dynamic on your own. And you know what's crazy is like, there are no fire, like, court cards out here. So, you know, like what I'm taking from that is like, you're not even in your energy. And I mean, it's here clearly. It's like you're harnessing water energy, but that's not true to you. But with what I'm feeling with this Judgment and the Queen of Cups here, is like you're surrendering, or, you know, it's almost like the universe is telling you to like give it up. Because what you're doing is, you know, you're like contributing with the Fool and the Devil. It's like you're feeding a toxic habit. And I know the Fool can be, you know, a card of, you know, new beginnings, but I'm not feeling that energy. What it's making me feel is like the opposite, like being impulsive and like irresponsible almost. But it's feeding something within you, something toxic. Like it's almost like, it's like you being this way is like you feeding a drug, and the drug is your like whatever. If being this way, it's like you're trying to feed your ego, and the cards are saying like you have to give that up. Maybe one more for the Queen of Cups. And you know, if this is not you, fire signs, this could just be someone in regards to you, so take it how it resonates. Yeah. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's some internal healing that needs to get done with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. They said one more, so I'm gonna get one more. Yep. The Tower. Yep, and the Moon. The shattering of illusion. And in this tower moment, through this judgment and this tower moment, it's like forcing you to step in to and be your true self, to let go of the illusion. But some of you guys are going to like have to rebuild yourself from, it's like you tried to build something from the top down, when really, I mean, if you build something from the top down, the only thing it can do is collapse. But when you build, you know, from the top down, and like, how do I want to say this? Because it's like you tried to build something from the top down and the outside in, which is backwards. You're supposed to build something from the bottom up and inside out. But some of you, you know, like I said, with this Page of Pentacles here, it's like you're gonna have to start from scratch. But a lot of you don't want to. You just want to just, you know, have this new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, but it's not right. So you're stressed out. Like, some of you are like wondering why you have to do this, but it's because there's a transformation that needs to happen. And you actually need to put in the work as the Seven of Pentacles. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like, you don't want to, like, you're stressed out because you know you're going to have to start from scratch. But it's like with this Ace of Wands, you're just, it's not like, that's not how it works. It's the only thing I can say. That's the only thing I can say. So let's see the guidance or advice. Yep, there it is again. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. Yep, so you're trying to like come up with a plan, but it's like you're exhausting yourself. You gotta step onto this path as a temple path, like you're exhausting yourself. Because there's a fear of being exposed. And you know, taking this temple path, like I said, you're gonna have to start from the bottom. Like, I'm hearing Drake's, you know, started from the bottom, now we here. Like, because that's how it starts. Like, you gotta start from the bottom. Starting from scratch is like, I don't know why people look at that as such a bad thing. Like, then you got a chance to build it and create something the right way. But some of you are trying to uphold something that's truly not you. And you can only hold that on, you know, hold that up for so long. That's why this tower is coming in. Like, no, do it the right way. Which is, you know, being true to who you are. I mean, I could see, like, if there was some, like, fire energy out here. I mean, we seen the Emperor, but it's almost like that Emperor energy was, this is what he was realizing is going on in the dynamic with them and others. But it's not, you know, the cards are saying like you're in energy that's not yours. And not to say, like, we all are able to, you know, shift energies. Yeah. You gotta come out of that ego. And this is that Six of Wands again. Because it's not all about, you know, and you wanting something to look and be or portray an image of something, it's going to cause destruction. With the storm warning, this is the tower again. Like, you're creating your own storm. Give me one more for the guidance or advice. Yep. Because it's manipulative, what you're doing. It's manipulative. You could have manipulated someone, you know, as it pertains to love, or you could be getting manipulated. You know, you guys know how it goes. But you're creating an illusion with the Magician in the Mirror. Give me one more. and the cards are saying with the attachment, like, you gotta let this go. You gotta let go. You gotta take the mask off. If you really want this, you know, why would you portray, you know, yourself as something that you're not when you can actually be, you know, you gotta be that energy. Where's that card at? Who you are and how you think and express attracts the same energy. If you're not truly being yourself, what do you think you're gonna attract? You're gonna attract someone that's not themselves. What? And I'll just clarify the attachment. Why is this attachment card here? Yep. Move forward. Leave this. Let it go. Let it go. Some of y'all, you know, you gotta let go of how, you know, things look with this Queen of Pentacles. And give me one for the victory. Yep. What do we have? Yep, the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And some of you have been so invested in your ego that it's going to be a slow and steady process. Where you want it to be fast, it's not. It's going to be a slow and steady process. And what it seems like to me is like through this Tower moment, the universe is going to sit you by yourself as this Hermit card. To allow this process to happen so that you can learn how to be a real magician and not like a fake one. Why is the Magician in the mirror here? Yeah, you're gonna have to like almost face yourself. Yep. And heal that as the Star. Yep. And know that, you know, like as this Queen of Pentacles, it's not, it's what's inside that counts. Because you see how she is on this card? Yeah, she knows she got, you know, the Ace of Pentacles in her hand. But you see how she's at peace and in comfort and just enjoying. And so much so that she can have her eyes closed. So yeah, fire signs, that's your reading. I don't even know what I'm going to call this one, but it'll come to me. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. And I will see you all on the next video. All right? Later.